Hello YouTube, this is the TechnoMan coming to you with a brand new video. Our first video of the Hoi 4 series is a basic tutorial, very quick tutorial. So I picked Iran, real quick, just show you guys, the very first things you need to know as a first coming player is research, national focus, training, your units, and whatnot. So first things first, we'll start at the very top. You have your research. So whenever you're not doing research, it will appear here, but the official tab is the third tab right here. So if you have a research slot open, it will always appear here unless you turn off notifications, of course. So as a small nation, you will have 2 research slots. The first 2 you should automatically go for is research speed and construction. The next 2 you'll be getting afterward would be computing and production, and then you can go either whatever ones you want, but those are the main ones you need to get for sure. You need to get them out of the way. They'll give you great bonuses. National focus. So as a nation, since most minor nations, they don't really have a focus tree. This is the basic focus tree. You have your army effort, great bonuses. You need to do these if you're doing research for army. Same thing for aviation. They'll give you free air bases. Rocket, you need that. Naval, look, 3 dockyards for free. And then look, more bonuses. So you need to do that. But your first ones you always want to do at the beginning is either one of these. You can go industrial. I'll go industrial. I always do industrial. You have free civilian factories. So as Iran, you have 3, but we could get more if we get stability up. So whenever creating factories to build, for factories that need to be built first is always civilian factories, because civilian factories, they get you resources, and it creates more slots for you to build faster rate. So always look for percentages. So we'll go, was it Kazakhstan? I'm sorry if I messed that up, but look for these higher numbers to build at first. 20% not going to get you anywhere. 60, yeah, 40, could do better, But so we'll go ahead, fill these up. Not that one. So that'll be a good start. See, 3 out of 15, we could have, 15, 15, 15, 3 things building at once. So factories are your main issue. You need to focus on your factories a lot. Big thing you want to do here in the bottom right, here are your different tabs. You have the default map, it'll show your units, railroads, your airports, other nations, where they are. Then you have dockyards. It'll show you where your dockyards are. Here's a canal. That's very good. You have your air. So whenever you're at war, it'll show, where your air is. But importantly, it will show if you have air dominance. So go ahead and pause real quick. Okay, it's not showing. That's fine. Whatever. Usually, it'll turn green. If you have air superiority, it should always be green. But since we're not at war, we're always going to have air superiority right now. No one's attacking us. Here's your spies. To create spies, which you don't need to worry about until you have plenty of factories. Wait a few years. So 1936, you don't need spies until, 1939 or so, or even later. So 5 factories, civilian factories. See, we only have 3, so we don't even have enough to make a agency. We don't need to worry about that. It's 3. The other deals, you need to worry about supply. Blue is good. Railroads, they will help. Build them. They they transport supplies. So we don't have much railroad, but since it is our home state, our home country, we have enough. We have the terrain. It'll show what's good terrain, what's bad terrain. Resistance, we don't have resistance. It's fine. Only usually occupied territory. Compliance. Yep, we're good. And then this one's. Watch this one. You need to watch after this one. Resources. See, we're very rich in oil, so we'll have very better chance at trading with other people because oil. People love oil. America loves oil. Britain, we can probably trade with Britain. Well, they own Iraq, so we can. Turkey is our ally. They have the resources we actually need. We might actually invade them later. You have infrastructure. I'll show you where it's good infrastructure. So it looks like we have good ones here. 2, 1, 1, 2. Everywhere has 2 except the mountains, really. And then this one shows what factions. Right now there are 3 factions. Later on the game, it'll actually go from 3 to 5 because China unites as one, Japan and their puppets unite as one. And then if you decide to make your own, there could be a 6th faction, or you could join up with the Axis, Allies, Comintern, whatever. Whatever is your preference. But, oh, another thing. This icon right here, this red icon, it will show you every division not in an army. It showed us we have 3. It disappeared. Okay. So we have 3 armies. Go ahead, press the plus button to the left. It puts it under field marshal. Why do you need a field marshal? A field marshal. Okay, we only have a general actually. A field marshal gives you bonus, or actually general gives you bonus. Field marshal gives you bonuses and a half. So you need to have your armies always underneath a field marshal. Field marshals are key. They give, awesome bonuses. Going off the armies up here, your officers' corps, you need to have these, at least Army Command and Air Force. At the very least, you need to have these up. Reason why, they'll give you XP and they'll give you, a bonus for attacking, defending, whatever. Logistics, they'll show what we have and what we don't have. We have 10 convoys? Yeah, we have 10 convoys. Or, no, is that right? Yeah, we have 10 convoys, and we actually owe 355 guns to our troops because they have absolutely nothing. So we're not going to produce anything. We'll let this do its own thing. But whenever we get military factories later on, we want to get that up. You need to have a surplus of guns in stockpile because if you don't, your troops, they're just going into war bare hands. You need to make sure you have surplus of supplies. So make sure you do that. Divisions. So I'm gonna go ahead, train 1. Here's your basic template. As a small nation, they'll give you this, but the template you need is a 6x2. What do I mean by 6x2? 6 infantry and 2 artillery. It'll give you combat 20 width. Why you need combat 20 width is because they'll be able to cover different tiles. Not only with that, but I don't have support. But you need engineering. What I mean engineering is here in support. I need to research it, but you need engineer companies at all times. You need engineer companies and recon companies. They will help you the most. You need research trucks. If you don't have it already researched as your nation, you need to get that research as soon as possible because they help with convoys and they're very good at moving your troops faster. So you need to get trucks researched. You need to watch your decisions. These will help you. You know, if you have stability, which I am going to have to activate, you know, improve conditions. Or there's like special events, like for Iran, we can recreate the Persian Empire, which, you know, probably I might do. So we'll do this one. Your influence. This is your trade influence. It'll show you what resources you have and what you don't have. We don't have steel. I'm not going to trade it for right now because I don't have the factories. What I mean by factories is, so any of these you can trade with. So priority closest one would be this one. You give them a civilian factory for the units of material you need. So 1 for 8, that seems fair. So if I was to send it, which I am, you know, we have 6 extra steel. But since we don't need it, if you need to stop trading, just press this button right here. Press it. And then you get your factory back, they get the resource back. So watch out for that. Construction, you know, watch out for construction. You can play around with it. Recruitment, don't keep it on priority. Keep reinforcements on priority at the very beginning so your units get, you know, loaded up. Diplomacy, this will tell you who likes you, who doesn't. Looks like everyone likes us except, you know, it looks like the British Empire. Yeah, literally the British Empire, and yeah, Germany hates us. Wow. Yeah. So that is the basics of getting started of Hearts of Iron 4 as a minor nation. I hope you like this video. Stay tuned for more, as I will be, prior to next video, be releasing our very first downfall video for our downfall series. So hope you like this. This is the TechnoMan, and you guys have a lovely day. Please hit that subscribe button. Bye.